So why is the standard will, drafted by a general attorney or an estate planning attorney not well versed in intellectual property, insufficient to properly transfer patent and trademark ownership? It comes down to three legal concepts. First, bequest versus assignment. A will can bequeath or give property, but patent, registered trademark, and registered copyright transfer require a specific assignment document filed with the USPTO or the Copyright Office. Without the specific authority granted to the executor or a named successor to file that document, the transfer can be delayed or rejected. Worse, if the executor or heir doesn't know the assignment document needs to be filed, the ownership is stuck in legal limbo. Second is an LLC operating agreement or a partnership agreement or corporation bylaws. These are the documents that truly dictate the fate of a business. If the IP is owned by the business, like an LLC, the operating agreement dictates what happens with the IP upon your death. Specifically, it determines who inherits your share of the company and its assets. The will cannot override that operating agreement. If that agreement is silent, however, your heirs could be forced into a partnership with people they don't know, or worse, the business could be legally dissolved. These principles apply to partnership agreements and corporation bylaws as well. Third is the license. If you own the IP personally and license it to your business or another business, who inherits the rights to the IP when you die? Does the license provide that your heirs inherit it? Does it say the management of renewals transfers to the licensee and your heir just receives the royalties? Or does it state that the IP ownership will transfer to the licensee? If your license rights go to your heirs, will they know how to manage the IP properly, and will they be willing to renew the license as needed? The license needs to address these issues so the IP ends up in the right hands. Intellectual property is one of the most terrifyingly useful tools you have. If you're ready to build a frighteningly powerful brand, you don't have to face the darkness alone. Book your consultation with me at kingpatentlaw.com. I serve entrepreneurs across the U.S. You can find all my other frighteningly good content on the King Patent Law website and at King Patent Law on social media. Finally, the information in this episode is for educational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice or form an attorney-client relationship. Always seek the counsel of a licensed attorney, perhaps me, for your specific legal needs. And stay legally sharp and keep rocking your IP.